done it! They have gone back to back for the second year in a row! They have won the Stanley Cup!
Welcome to the fifth depressing episode of the Loose Pucks. My name is DG, and I am joined by my lovely, beautiful, just look at it, look at that beard, co-host Milkman. How you doing, sir?
That was a depressing game. That was a rough game.
I had to pick myself up, hey, we're about to do a podcast, but I am.
That was good.
I'm depressed.
Yeah.
The Lightning.
I don't know how you were able to do that.
It is 10:07. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean you brought the energy up to start the show, which is always respectful, always appreciated, and I expect nothing less from you. But it's a little hard for me to do right now. It's that game. We lost it twice, too, in overtime. We didn't just lose it once. We lost it twice, and both of them suck.
It is 10:07 on Tuesday, and I would like to pronounce the Lightning dead. Because we had...
This is November 9.
I'd like to pronounce them dead at 10:07 on 11/9. Call it an overreaction. Call it what you want. One of the better teams in hockey, self-proclaimed best team in hockey, and we'll get into all the other games, next. But right now, I got to speak what's on my heart. The Lightning are dead. There were periods. I'm just jumping right into it. I'm not even going to talk about your stinking Florida Gators or anything because I'm pissed right now. I am pissed. There were times in that game we couldn't even get the puck across the red line. They doubled our shots. Every time we had the puck, they had a body on the puck. We're lucky to even score a goal. We're lucky for the score to be 2-1 and we pick up a point. Everyone's going to yell at me. I'm going to be crucified on Twitter. But I'm here to tell you right now, Milkman, the Lightning are dead right now. They're dead.
Why? What happened? What's the complete change? Why?
Because this team, I don't see them playing. I've yet to see a game where they've played 60 minutes of hockey. I gave them their excuses. The cup was here. This and that. All right. We are what? 12 games in? 13 games in? I know there's a lot of season left, but I just don't. It's kind of like just a feeling I guess I have. I just don't feel that fight, that grit from years past. Maybe it'll come. Maybe we can all kumbaya say a prayer together. But right now, to me, the Lightning are dead. And that's literally going to be the title of this episode. The Lightning are dead.
Wow.
Maybe
are they
not.
Missing a piece? Are they just not is the chemistry not there? Well, what's the recipe?
I'm emotional. I don't know. I'm speaking off of pure emotion right now. I don't know what is wrong.
I know.
Talk me through the game. Did I lie about anything? We didn't deserve to be on the ice tonight.
No. We had chances. We didn't have a ton of chances, but the chances that we had didn't convert.
Sorelli's chance. Sorelli's chance. I'm standing up screaming, yes, we stole one. And literally what I was going to talk about is sometimes you don't play good hockey, but you pick up a win. Yeah, we picked up a point. But I'm not going to give kudos when we, quite frankly, fucking suck tonight. I'm sorry. They're dead.
Bassey still looks good.
Woo!
That's a saving grace. But
yeah, but when are we gonna get this guy some help? It's like LeBron in Cleveland. Get this guy some help.
I can tell you what killed us. Tonight was Chernak getting hurt. Chernak got hurt, and what that forced was Calfoot to go on the PK. And if we watch that goal that we gave up, that one goal in regulation, Calfoot came so high up into the defensive zone because for some reason he got baited on the puck. He thought that he was going to reach, poke check the guy. So he was right next to the winger, and they were right next to each other. Passes it down. it's a pretty much a 3-on-1. I mean, Hedman was there, but he really couldn't make a play on it, and Vassy didn't stand a chance there, obviously. So Calfoot, we see why we brought in Savard last year. He's not ready. He's clearly showing he's not ready now.
But at what point are you gonna be ready?
I don't know if he is.
I'm entering angry DG. I've been patient. I've been kind. I'm done. I'm done doing that. I'm going to say how it is. We don't look good. We don't. Call it an overreaction, whatever. Something needs to change. How many opportunities are we going to say? Okay, I'll give you this example right now. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, O.J. Howard. Every single year. Guy's got a lot of potential. A lot of potential. At some point, you're in your fifth fucking... This is to O.J. Howard. You're in your fifth fucking year, dude. Turn it on. I understand Calfoot, second year. That's a little bit of an overreaction. I get it. But you got the potential. When are you going to take that next step? Please tell me.
No, I agree. I don't see it out of him. Maybe he's not the answer.
Are these young guys? Are these young guys just stepping in and just because they've watched from the outside and they're like, oh, they won a cup. You know, we're just going to step right in and do the same. Do they not? I don't feel like they have. What the core who came up, they came up with that grit. We sucked. They were tired of this organization being like this. They sucked, and they came through. They put their dicks on the table, and they said, we're going to change this shit. I don't see that. I don't see that with the young guys. I don't. They just step in and just...
that out of is Matthew Joseph, to be honest. I'm getting that grit out of him.
Yes.
Unfortunately, the man can't score. But, I mean, he has the grit. He's making plays. He made a beautiful pass tonight. Awesome pass. I mean, if he could put it in the back of the net.
That's step two. Or step three. We went through one and two. We just got to keep pumping him up. So maybe we should just.
Stay on your right.
Maybe every episode we should pick one. It's a 3-step plan with every player, right? So we've done, for the first 4 episodes, we'll do a 4-step plan. For the first 4 episodes, we're talking about Matthew Joseph. And he's taken 4 steps, all right? So next time we talk, Matthew Joseph will score. They'll go on a little winning streak. I'll shut the fuck up, not overreact, be pissed off. And then we'll pick another player, and then we'll do a 4-step plan with them. The next player will be Calfoot. Because, God, and I don't even know, Freddie Clayson?
Yeah, I mean, I knew.
Who?
I read about him a little bit last year. I know he was pretty prominent over in I think it was the KHL or something like that.
Who?
No, exactly. He's exactly.
I'm sorry. I tried to warn everybody, and they're seeing this side now that this is gonna be angry DG. But God, man, this sucks. It's just the way that we lost. We didn't have.
Should have fucking got Jack Eichel.
I mean, yeah, but
I'm kidding. I know he couldn't have done it. It's not a possibility. Obviously,
and he's hurt. He's still hurt. It's not gonna. That's gonna screw Vegas over. We'll talk about that later. But like,
is it different if we have Cooch? If Cooch is healthy, are we having?
I don't think. No, I don't. Does it help? Yes. Do I think it changes everything?
Are we
no.
Being a little over dramatic with it, or do we genuinely feel like we might?
I genuinely feel like I'm very concerned about this team.
About making the playoffs.
No, not playoffs. I'm expecting. I'm expecting.
Going to be healthy. If we know Cooch is going to be healthy back in the playoffs, and you're not even concerned about us making the playoffs, then I feel like you have a little room to be a little happy. I think you can bring a little life back into your life.
Not right now. You can't tell me how my heart feels. I am dead on the inside. Michael Scott meme. I feel dead.
Your own man. I get that.
I don't know, man. I think we should have just recorded it last night, and it would have been a lot better. But to me, right now, the Lightning are dead.
Let's come off a solid win against Ottawa, Canada. We played pretty well. I mean,
great fucking segue.
The Toronto game. Can't believe the Toronto game. That was kind of just like tonight. Like the Toronto game was like a repeat of tonight.
Another ugly way to lose.
Yeah.
Victor Hedman, what are you doing? I love you. What are you doing? Clear the puck, take the ice.
He's not looking like a Norris guy this year. I mean, he's obviously looking good still. He's obviously got skill, and he's still he's our best defender, but he doesn't look like the shutdown Norris, the scoring Norris, just the guy.
So just to recap, Lightning lose 2-1. What was that? Thursday, November 4th.
Heartbreaking too.
Heartbreaking.
It wasn't just a 2-1 loss.
They scored with what? Like the
scored,
last minute, 40 seconds or something like that.
It was like 30-something seconds ago, I think.
Lightning lose.
And it was because of a shitty clear. That they clear that puck, that the game's over.
So and then here's just the cherry on top, just to keep adding to the season. He takes a penalty.
Yeah.
Puts him on the power play. They tuck it. Game. At some point, Vasi is standing on his fucking head. Who is going to be the one to step up in the locker room and say, yo, let's go. Let's go. This is ridiculous. I've never seen a non-productive offense like this for the Lightning in years, Milkman. Years. I'm talking about like when we had the 40-year-old in net. I don't even remember his Drew something. I don't know. I don't even think his name is Drew. I just made that up. But Rolison something. You know who the fuck I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about.
We barely made the playoffs.
You're talking like pre-Braden Point years. You're talking like
yes!
like
yes!
7 years ago and before that.
I've never seen a non-productive offense like this.
Yeah.
But then they turn it on Saturday, as you should, against the Ottawa Senators, who have 2 good stars, Connor Brown and Trocheck. Chachuk, I'm sorry.
I think that. Yeah, they got.
I got Trocheck in my mind from. It's Kachuk, but I don't know. I'm so pissed off right now. I'm sorry. We shouldn't have recorded this right now.
Hey, I mean, no, we got to speak the truth. The truth is the Bolts fucking suck right now. They're not playing well. I hope that they play better. It's gotta get better, maybe. I don't know. But
I think
when you have Vasi back there, you have your chance to win
every time you're gonna have a chance to win.
You have a chance to win every single game.
Period.
So
but it just
that's why
pisses
at
me
the end
off.
of the day, yeah.
He deserves better. The dude is standing on his head. He faced 33 shots tonight.
The man had a 5-on-3 tonight without a skate. He couldn't even use his skates, and he completely defended a 5-on-3. He's a miracle man.
He is. It just pisses me off because he's not getting
the
play in front of him, which is bullshit. Because the talent
he's
is
either getting hellfire by the offense, where we're scoring 6 goals, 7 goals, or we're scoring 1, maybe.
It's the most hot and cold team I've seen yet. I know there's still chemistry issues. I know there's a lot. It's a long season, but at some point, you got to put your dick on the table and say enough is enough. Yeah. The core is there. The talent is there. This anger is coming from because I know we can do it. I know it's there, but I just don't. It's not even like it's not the skill whatsoever. It's the will. It's the grit. It's the we're hungry. Don't be fucking satisfied with 2 cups. Be the fucking best. Be the best. Win 4 in a row. Win 5 in a row. You have the core to do it. They've proven it to you. This ownership, this front office, they have given the miracles that Breezewall has worked to keep these core people together. What team can do this? No team has been able to do this. The Vinicks, the best owners in sport. And I don't feel like the attitude and the grit and the want is there. I just see a lot of laziness, skating around doing what they want to do. Okay with having little to no possession, especially tonight. No response. Let me stop.
Does it turn around?
Who is the one to turn it around? Someone step up.
Ain't Taylor Radish. Because I still don't know who he is.
Get this guy off the fucking ice. Get him off the ice.
Maybe give Kachuk a little chance.
Somebody.
Someone else. I mean, ABB stepping up a little bit, which is nice.
As he should. And I've seen it. I know he's capable of doing it. Golly.
Still waiting for Corey Perry to really step up. He took a pretty rough penalty, is holding the stick tonight, but we'll see.
Stressing me out, man.
Pat Maroon had a chance he should have converted on tonight. There's a lot. But I do think it'll get better.
I have nothing good to say. I really don't. I guess I love Belmar.
I like Belmar on the PK.
He's stepping up. He's definitely stepping up, but he's got to get a little bit more chem with Joseph.
He's also got to score the puck. If he's going to fill that Yanni Gourde role, because that's what he is. Belmar he's stepping into the Yanni Gourde role. That's what he's filling in. Yanni still scored. Yanni still put in 10 to 20 goals a year, and I don't think Belmar scored yet.
He hasn't, but he's filling in everywhere else, and he's one of the ones that is newer on the team that is, well, it's probably because he's a veteran, but he's giving it his all. He's working hard, and he's our number one. Another thing, face-offs. Did we forget? Yeah. Did we forget as a team collectively how to win a face-off?
We were owned in face-offs.
It was a joke.
Stupid. We never really had the puck. And then when we had the puck, we made stupid plays while we had it. When you get the puck in overtime, you do not give it up. You play possession until you get your opportunity to try and score that puck. And we were trying to force passes and then just gave it up. Like, Palat gave it up within 5 seconds of having the puck. Like, come on, guy. Can't give it up. But we used to be so good in overtime, too. Like, when we used to go to OTs, this is like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, I used to almost guarantee it as a win.
Absolutely.
I was like, with our Kucherov, Point, Stamkos, even Kaloran, we had so many studs at that point. Like, even like going back to like when we had Jonathan Drouin at that point, we always had a 3-on-3 that was deadly. And I'm not feeling it as much this year.
I don't feel anything. I feel empty.
Nothing.
I feel empty.
Nothingness.
So let's recap. I guess the only highlight of the last week is we got 2 points against the Ottawa Senators. We win 5-3. Congrats. Obviously lose to the Hurricanes. But let me tell you this.
Slight silver lining, we're getting points though. I mean,
we're
still grabbing a point. We end of the game, we're just trying to make the playoffs because we know what we're capable of in the playoffs.
And I know I'm gonna get crucified on Twitter. We picked up a point against one of the best teams. They're playing the best hockey. I get it. It's just the way.
It's the eye test.
It's the eye test. You can look at the fucking score sheet all you want. It's the eye test. It's watching how we play. We are getting dominated. There were portions in the Ottawa game where we were dominated by Ottawa. I don't even know the last time that Ottawa's made the playoffs. The only team that we manhandled and it wasn't even close was Arizona.
And they're
worst team.
Bad. Like, they're actually like in a league of their own of bad. Like, that's how bad they are.
I'm convinced an AHL team, one of the best AHL teams, can beat the Arizona Coyotes. I almost said Cardinals with my stupid ass.
I can't argue against it. I mean, they're ugly bad, and we still didn't even look great against them all the time. There were still parts of that game where they hit like 5 posts in that game. Mm-hmm. Honestly, they hit 5 posts. If those 5 posts go in, we're having a different discussion. It's not sad, it's depressing.
I think I'm just, as a Tampa sports fan, just scarred because you're always like, obviously not lately, but like you're always just let down. So like when something looks bad, and I maybe had a couple moments last year, I was like, we don't look good, but like I just always go back to how Tampa sports always makes me feel. And it's just
from 2004 to 2005.
It's my safe zone of, they're gonna let me down. I'm gonna get my hopes up. Just kidding, fucking idiot. You thought we were gonna win it? No, not this year. There's always next year. We're in a rebuild. Yeah, I don't know. I knew this episode was coming, and I'm so I can't wait to look back at it when we're holding a Stanley Cup, and I pronounce them dead. So I gotta think of a bet. I will say this though. I obviously am very concerned about our Stanley Cup chances this year. And I will just say that.
I don't see us as a favorite right now for a Stanley Cup.
Not even a favorite, but I just don't think it's capable. I really just... I don't.
I'm not ready to go there yet. I think you get Cooch back on the team. I see us making a trade deadline move. I see potentially one of the younger guys stepping up. And all of a sudden, those three things happen, which will probably happen, to be honest. I see one of the young guys, at least one of the young guys stepping up. I see us making a trade deadline move like we do every single year. And Cooch will be back. I see this team's lethal.
That can get me sold about, but something has to, like, they are clearly missing something. So you bring up a wonderful point, and I'm going to have to do some more research about who's kind of on the trading block, who's a guy maybe potentially, and maybe we can do that next episode or the episode after. But as we get, I know the season just started, obviously, but as we get closer to the deadline, like, what kind of move are we going to make? Will it be forward? Will it be defense? Like, I think they're missing a forward.
Well, a question that I have is, do we keep pulling in LA Rams and just say, screw our first round picks and just keep trading first round after year? And we just never say we're rebuilding. We just keep getting elite talent and keep going.
And I won't give a fuck. Anybody can complain about the picks all you want. It is now. Our window is right now. Trade every fucking pick, and we can suck ass for 10 years and then start getting better. I don't care. The window is now. I think I've said this when we went back to back. I was listening to Spittin' Chicklets, and they were talking to a former Islanders goalie that was on the team when they won the 4 cups. And they said, yeah, it'll never happen again. And I said right there, that was during the playoff run when the Lightning were there. The Lightning can do it. They are more than capable of doing it. So that's why this is where this anger is coming from, because I know they're capable of doing it. They have such a good core, and I just want to see them fight. So, I don't know. We'll hop into our Who Needs to Step It Up segment. I'll go
the
first.
Whole fucking team, bro.
I will say the whole team.
Oh, man, you took it.
Yeah, I literally will say the entire team. Step it up. If we have to go player, he kind of did turn it around. In the second game, I was listening on the radio, so I didn't see on the eye test the first 2 periods but of this game. But Victor Hedman, like, you don't make those mistakes. You are the best defenseman in the league for a reason. You don't make those type of mistakes and literally cost us a game. Those 2 goals are literally on you. Solely on you. And you don't make those mistakes. He turned it around. He scored a power play goal. On the power play. Woo! We scored on the power play against Ottawa. But, I mean, I didn't think he played too bad tonight. But he's not looking like the number 1 Victor Hedman. So I would like you to step up and be the number 1 defender that you are. Player that I think is playing well. Keep making me look like an idiot. Steven Stamkos. There is a problem when... This is going to sound... Let me reframe that. There is a problem when Steven Stamkos looks like he's giving the most effort on the team and he's the most gritty person on the team. I know he's done that. I don't know how to really explain this to get my point across, but like... He's been
the number 1 overall pick. He's been there. He's done that.
He's
won
done
the Rock
that.
Paper
He's
Shark.
done that.
He's the captain. He's old at this point. And not like old and like at night he can't do it, but they're the younger guys. They should be the next. They should be the ones who give 120% all the time on the puck, giving everything you have every shift. Stammer's a scorer at this point. Like, he is a pure scorer, but he's still giving it on both ends of the ice, which you don't necessarily expect and you don't necessarily see out of older scorers.
Right.
I mean, look at Ovechkin. He's not playing defense all the time, 24/7 on the puck. Like, he lollygags a little bit. Right. Stammer, you haven't seen that from him.
But you kind of have, though, in the playoffs, like last year. So that's why I was trying to give him his credit, because like he was like Blobner said, he was out there playing like dad hockey, like playing his role, like checking hard. But like there's another element to it, and I don't even know how to explain it. But I guess it's just like just hustle and just grit, like just wanting it. Like there's been other players that have outshined him in doing that. Like Steven Stamkos shouldn't be. I guess because he's our captain, he should be, but in the past he hasn't. So it's kind of weird to me. I don't know. I'm not really making fucking sense, but hopefully some people understand what the fuck I'm trying to say. It's really hard to explain, but like it's just a feeling that I have. It's a problem when Steven Stamkos at this age is giving the most effort on the team. Milkman, who are the people? Who are the people that needs to step it up besides the entire fucking team, and who stood out to you?
I'm gonna go with who stood out to me first, and that's actually Mr. Elliott, the goal miner.
Mr. Gray Hair?
The Mr. Gray Hair, yeah. He looked really good in his last start. I know he gave up a goal, but at the same time, he had a lot of fantastic saves.
He did. And he kept us in that game.
Yeah, he kept us in the game. And that's all you can ask your backup goalie. If your backup goalie is keeping you in the game, he's doing more than you're expecting. So
10 out of 10 would recommend over McElhinney.
Oh my gosh, yes. Absolutely. Who needs to step it up?
The Florida Gators.
Stick with the whole team. I'm done with them, bro. Yeah. Well, I'm excited to see. We got us playing pretty. Who do you think's gonna win? UFFSU. Talk about it.
No. Finish your segment. And we'll get
No. I'm gonna let you finish that one. If you're gonna interrupt me in mine, I'm gonna interrupt you. Who's gonna win? UF or FSU? Go on record.
FSU.
Right,
Mackenzie Milton, last second drive, breaking your heart. Or Jordan Travis.
It's hard for me to disagree, but I am going to. UF, I know we're not good this year. We're pretty bad, and we're getting worse actually, which is it's pretty stunning to see you get worse and worse every week. But even with us getting worse and worse and worse every single week, I still think taking away from our team every week, we'll still have enough to beat you guys, even if though you're building each week. So props to you guys in turning it around and getting those few wins. I know UMass was a real big win. So
huge win.
You guys are doing it. So
I think the college football playoff said that they might consider Florida State putting them in the top 4 for their win over UMass. It was monumental.
Electric. Absolutely electric.
Thank you.
But yeah, whole team's got to step up for me. There is not just one person. It's everything. The lines, they don't have the chemistry that I was hoping that they would have. And Cooch not being there is really hurting the power play. The penalty kill is really the only thing that has stepped up, in my opinion. It has looked good. Bellamar and Joseph look fantastic on the PK together. But yeah, everyone. It's a team effort. And normally that you can pick someone out, but I can't really do much this week. It's depressing. It's sad.
I'm so sad right now. I can't wait to watch this back and look how sad I am in the camera. Like, this is actually pure emotion. Like, I think
the worst part is we have 2 very, very losable games coming up after this. So I don't know if we're gonna have an extremely
it's not getting easier.
Happy episode in the next one either.
Saturday, November 13th.
Long break.
Yeah, I better not catch one of them in American fucking Social.
No one, exactly. I was just about to say, no
better
one
not catch
should
one
be
of
in
them.
Soho.
That damn so.
No one should be in Ybor. No one should be anywhere near any of that.
You need to take your ass to the gym.
Ice, gym, go swim, do something.
Go
maybe play some challenge. Go do
maybe a team bonding activity. Do something an icebreaker. Do something to build chemistry with whatever line that you are. Break off like they do, like focus groups, like in college. Like break off in little focus groups, right? And go fucking break the ice and get some fucking chemistry. Tell your life stories and all your darkest secrets so that you guys play better on the ice. I don't know what to tell you. Don't go to American Social.
No.
Better if you catch them at American Social, tag me so I can give them a reaming on this podcast that I'm sure they're definitely listening to. They're definitely listening.
They're 100%. The whole team, we know they follow.
Yeah, every single one of them. Yeah. So if you guys are listening, don't fucking go out. Panthers Saturday, Islanders Monday at home. Both games at home. I think I'm gonna try to go to that Islanders game Monday. It's looking real cute. I think we should, if we can both make it happen, we should definitely.
We could do that.
Just because I like fucking with New York fans, and it's just so funny because they're so. Even though I feel this empty inside, I will never let them see that, and I will rip them apart verbally.
Last non-preseason Bolts game that I went to was against the Islanders, and it was not pretty.
Oh, we went to that.
Actually.
We both went to that. Yeah, that's when I think we lost 1-0, and that's when they called us the library because it was fucking quiet because there was nothing to cheer for.
Nope.
Like, what the fuck are we supposed to cheer for?
There really weren't many fights. There was no goals. There was just nothing.
It was a whole lot of nothing.
Quiet.
Yep.
And then there was this one guy to our back.
Let's go, Islanders.
The entire game.
Let's go, Islanders.
There was nothing we could do because we were playing so bad. It was just we just had to.
And would not stop for.
No, he did it the whole game. He actually
legitimate.
For at least an hour and a half from I would say the beginning of the second period till maybe 5 minutes to go in the game. He just did it.
Yep.
Nonstop.
Yep.
And you just had to just shut your ears and just take it. Because what are you gonna yell at him for yelling?
I remember I got up to go get a beer and some popcorn or something. I was like, just get me fucking out of here. I don't want to hear this asshole. And here he comes down through the concourse.
Oh my god.
Let's go. Through the concourse, still screaming, let's go Islanders. I was like, bro, give me a fucking break. Shut up. Shut your mouth. Unreal.
Didn't even change the inflection ever. It was just the same
thing.
Exact
annoying.
Monotone for hour. It was miserable. All right.
So we might attend the library on Monday and go to that game. That sounds.
Hopefully it's not a library this time, but the Islanders play a very, very boring ass game of hockey. So a lot of the times when they go to different stadiums, they make it sound like a library in there.
Yeah, you do. So, shoot the puck segment. You want to go or you want me to go?
Honestly, for me, this whole entire episode has been a shoot the puck segment for me. I've just been venting the entire freaking episode on how everyone needs to step it up. I gave my props out to Elliott. I don't have too much of a shoot the puck personally. It's just everyone needs to just step the hell up. It's ugly. If they do, maybe they need to go to the aquarium together. Maybe they go to the zoo together. Maybe they need to. I don't know. They need to do something, but they need to get that chemistry back because they do not have it right now. They are either scoring 1-0 goals or they are scoring 6-7 goals, and there is not much of an in between. And it's frustrating. You don't know what Lightning are getting. And I'm ready to see some consistency. I'm ready to see the young guys step up. I just don't know when it's going to happen.
Oh, I got to shoot the puck segment. Even though this whole episode has been my shoot the puck segment, I'm still going to give you the same exact thing. And I'm going to repeat myself. I feel dead inside. I feel dead. I'm depressed. I am a privileged fuck that lives in Tampa Bay. And you are fucking champions. And you're not playing like it. So just like my coaches, when we won championships in Little League, would get on our ass. Multiple championships. You're talking to a flyweight and flyweight champion. All right? We've won something in our life. Like you. So when you're not playing like fucking champions, I'm going to get on your ass. Get it together. Figure it out. You played one of the better teams in hockey. You could have made a statement. You got embarrassed. Embarrassed. At home. You've been embarrassed at home this entire year. You got 2 big games coming up. At home. Put your dick on the table and let's ride. I'm over it. That's it. Play like a fucking champion. Thank you.
That's gotta step up. They gotta step up.
Period. I haven't even checked if we have any voicemails, and if you called in and left a voicemail, I'll play it next week. I'm pissed. We've been talking for 35 minutes. Short episode. Pick it the fuck up.